It's a milestone.
Yes, it is. What if I told you I'm second in science?
Um, it's gonna be really hard to pass me.
I don't like being behind in science. It feels weird.
Carthage just settled another city,
Awesome. Good job, Carthage.
which is right on my borders.
That's a shame.
So when we go to war with Carthage, we know who's gonna die first.
Carthage?
Yeah.
I got it right. Yay. I'm not even sure if the French are planning on attacking me.
I'm not even sure if the French are attacking the Shoshone. Sometimes think if they just accept the deals and are like, haha, sucker.
Yeah. Okay,
Are you gonna accept these deals?
Napoleon has made peace with Pocatello. Interesting. Oh. Babylon has enhanced their religion Islam by adding new beliefs.
You know, I offered you a deal,
Yeah, I'm
right?
looking at it right now.
Oh, okay, thank you. Getting impatient, man.
I won't give you gold per turn, but I will give you gold per turn. Makes sense?
Yeah.
There. There you go. France, do you want to make peace? Do you want to negotiate peace? We still have business to settle, of course we do. Why was
Here,
this
how's
drawn?
how's that for better?
Sure.
My empire's so happy.
I'm not even sure France wants to attack me. Okay. Great prophets go to sleep. Do you find it odd that all of the people in this game have like specific names of real people in history, but great prophets do not?
Yeah, somewhat.
Although I suppose people would probably get offended if like, you know, religion is a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Except,
Okay. Go to sleep, okay? How goes the war?
uh, fine.
Just fine.
Well, realistically, at this point, the correct answer, the correct reply to you would be, what war?
Yeah, I can see that, how that answer is. Because they really aren't attacking you, are they?
No, they are not. And I'm disappointed in them.
I don't know, do you say I should wait till I to get chemistry before I attack Carthage? Like just grab chemistry and then
I don't know,
attack.
I mean, if you want to. Right, if I look at Carthage's cities, shields and stuff, I'd say you could probably take them out with trebuchets.
Yeah. Build a farm. Why do you want to build a terrace farm?
Yeah, we're gonna need that, aren't we? In 7 turns, I'll build a library and I can start working on the National College eventually.
Hmm. Just now getting to National College?
No, not even.
Uh,
I blame all my shortcomings in life on the lack of a national college. How is Pocatello ahead of me in score? I don't like being mediocre, I like being the best.
oh, wow. I bet you it's because you know how cities, they get extra settling land.
Oh yeah, they're settling more cities these days?
Yeah, a
Uh,
lot. So I guess I could say this time around I'm coming in with 4 pikemen, 3 trebuchets, 4 musketmen on Carthage. I can pretty safely say I think I have this one.
Probably. You're probably pretty good off. How did I drop to 4th in literacy? Oh, I'm sad now.
World Congress, I actually know 5 pikemen. Gathering my army.
The Taj Mahal is a pretty good wonder.
Yeah, I'm building that one.
Right now, or you plan on it?
Planning, which is pretty near future.
I just sunk a ship that belongs to the Polynesians.
Mm, nice question mark.
I guess.
Scout some territory around here. I want to know if this is a city right here.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't invade the Polynesians.
Oh, it is. Ooh.
33 shields is a lot of shields.
So they have gates, which could be easily taken out. But also could easily destroy my army.
I think it is time to build a workshop in Oscar. And
Nice.
in addition to that, take my rightful place on the throne of the seas.
So you're finally getting that navy.
Finally. The
No.
capital isn't involved yet, but they will be as soon as they're done building this pikeman. One of my favorite things in this game is ocean sieges. They're the best.
Yeah.
And with the navy, I could capture Carthage's capital, terrorize the Polynesian coastline. I could even capture Cusco from the ocean if I wanted.
I have a pretty good navy, so I want to be getting your hopes up.
Why would I betray my greatest and most trustworthy ally?
What would you say? 8 triremes and 4 Galileuses?
That's a pretty good military.
Now, I fear that if I go to war with Carthage, it would kind of devastate my money situation, but I kind of want their capital just for the trophy, you know?
Yeah. I see where you're coming from.
And plus to damage any possible attacks from them.
I feel like as our civilizations are becoming more and more successful, our spheres of influence are getting quite large.
Mm-hmm. Now, I think I'm just gonna raise every single one of Carthage's cities but Carthage. Ooh, upcoming session. Why did they say sausage?
An upcoming sausage.
You know, I wonder if they'd give into a tribute demand if I asked for one, because my military's all near their city.
Who, Carthage?
Yeah.
Civilizations don't usually give into those.
Ooh, they're friendly with me.
Carthages?
Yeah.
They could be a strong ally.
Oh, the Polynesians are friendly with me.
They could be a strong ally.
So many people friendly with me.
What do you guess, France too?
Yeah. Although this war is kind of inevitable, if you look at it from my view.
Which war?
The war between me and Carthage.
Yeah, I suppose.
I have nowhere to expand.
Unless you want to attack France. Or the city-states.
The French, attacking the French would kind of be dangerous at the moment.
Yeah, such as that Great Wall and stuff.
Stuff.
Oh. Attack. I've killed 2 Polynesian units this war.
Nice.
Very impressive, I know. You know what's the worst part about this game?
What?
You can't upgrade your naval units past battleships and destroyers. And submarines.
That is quite depressing.
I mean, come on, they have giant death robots. Why can't they have giant death ships? That would be awesome.
I really would like to see the turnout of the World Congress. It'd be interesting.
Yes, it will be very interesting. So, have you been wheeling and dealing with the civilizations as I have? Or have you just been kind of like, whatever happens, happens?
I've been trading, if that's what you're saying. I attack Carthage, I'm just gonna have to shove my army in and hope for the best.
But
Bet you
always be
Pontiac.
sure to prepare for the worst. I think if I can, once I have navigation, it should not be too difficult for me to take Carthage.
Why do they never accept tribute demands?
Because then their honor would be lost. Yeah,
True.
I just kind of destroyed a trireme with a caravel.
The Caravel.
Wait, caravels, can they go in the ocean? Oh, they can go in the ocean. Best day ever. Or
You didn't
best
know they
turn
could go
ever.
in the ocean?
No, I knew they could go in the ocean. I was just I just didn't realize it. That I had that freedom now.
Ah, this war, this war, this war, this war.
War, terrible war. Why is it so painful for them and for me and for you? War, war. Why has it come?
I think you just lost like 4 maybe subscribers right there.
Not to mention, I'm not really the right person to sing that song, considering I wiped civilization off the face of the earth.
So have I.
So you're not the right person to sing it either. We should like get William to sing it.
Nice one, nice one.
Or Napoleon, maybe?
Some troop movement, eh? That
Right.
ain't gonna scare me away.
Unit promotion, eh?
Yeah, so I think yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So
Okay. Oh, everything can get built so quickly. It's amazing. It's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait a minute. I'm going to need to trade you for iron.
I don't mean to burst your bubble yet again, but I fear I must go soon.
Oh no. Why?
Got to take care of a few things.
Okay. We'll go until the World Congress votes.
I hope I can make it that long.
It's only 3 turns until they vote and 4 until we get the results.
Okay, I'll hold off for the war in the meantime.
Okay.
I'd rather not have all that button clicking. Just make the turns longer.
Okay, good. So I have iron now, so I can build my frigates.
Your frigates.
My frigates.
Nice.
Then I'll just go across the ocean, take Carthage, and they won't know what happened. They'll just be standing there in the city and they'll be like, what happened? We had our armies all lined up to the north to defend against the Incas, and then all of a sudden our capital gets sacked. What's up with that, dude?
I'm just hoping when you attack them, you're gonna distract them so I can just come in and clean up. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Man, those Carthaginians are so...
They're so
Ugh.
overconfident.
They'd got such dirty habits and stuff. I made such a mess earlier today.
Come on now, I don't have forever.
Well, but my workers do have forever.
So what's up with that science from the jungle?
Science from the jungle? I believe if a city-state has a university, it gets science from the jungle.
Oh
Something like that.
yeah, I forgot about that. Come on, I think I have less than 10 minutes now. Time is a ticking. I don't mean to ruin anything.
I'm sorry, I've got so many units that just need to be shuffled around and stuff.
Nah, it's fine. Maybe. And so this brilliant army of mine is on standby.
I thought you were about to say they're on steroids. Look at my
Illegally.
army of super soldiers, and guess what? They're on steroids.
Well, you'd think super soldiers were on steroids.
No, but they're normally super soldiers, and I just put them on steroids. That's scary, isn't it?
Next turn, the World Congress.
Really?
Well, not next turn. The turn after next turn.
Okay, so... Oh, frigates don't take that long to build. Excellent. Well, actually, they do take a somewhat significant amount of time, but hey. What are you gonna do? Oh, and I finished navigation, so now... Are you in the industrial area?
Soon.
What do you plan to enter with?
Industrialization.
Oh, that gives you what? No. Factories and stuff. Cool.
Because I want to get an ideology as soon as I can.
Okay.
Yet I'm rushing you. I think I should be rushing myself.
Yeah. Oh, do you have a deal for me? Incense for gems and crabs.
All
Let's
right.
take a look at this. Oh wait, this is a deal I already made with you. Man, it doesn't feel like we've been playing for that long, but we have.
No. So
The first
next,
Kyoto Conference is now in session, and your delegation awaits your command. Distribute your delegates amongst the proposed resolutions to support the outcomes that work best
Okay,
for
come
your
on now.
civilization.
So next turn, we'll end this session.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, commit the delegates.
Come on. I really want to see what happens.
This is probably where the episode is going to end.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. You know, we could just end the session like immediately after we're done with this turn.
Do you want to?
So, like, even we don't know what happens.
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's not. I don't think I could handle it.
I know, it just...
See, the people watching this series, they only have to wait 2 days. We'll have to wait a couple weeks, probably.
Yeah. 1 second. Come on now. Don't have all day. timer is ticking, man.
Why are you so mean?
Because I have to. I have to.
Okay, so once this turn starts, okay?
All right.
Scholars in residence passes. World religion
No.
Mormonism fails. Scholars in residence was just one yay from Babylon.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to vote nay for
It's
it.
it's fine. I understand. So make a
It
proposal.
actually would have been a tie if I hadn't voted for it. Anyways, so until next time, I've been CMeeCraft,
And this is ClayMan897.
and we'll see you in the next episode where you'll get to see what proposals we make and
Well, what?
whether or not Carthage dies, whether or not the Polynesians die, whether or not the French die. It'll be an exciting third session of the first Civilization 5 Brave New World multiplayer series on the Video Game for Kid channel. Goodbye, people!